toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings, they would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Kevin.
I can see the bruises. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Muscala. Hill is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Now here's Green. Shot clock at 3. And that one's good. Wiggins.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Hill dishes to Horford. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Back to Robertson. Dishes to Horford. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Now here is Hill. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. We discussed the challenge of defending Steph Curry. Coach said it's not just his outside shot. People forget what a terrific finisher he is inside. Kevin, there is no question that people still sleep on that aspect of Steph Curry's game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. They grab their own miss. Chris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's an area Chris must continue to work on. Great to see him use his body down there while rebounding.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Chris.
Marquise Chris has potential oozing from his fingertips. So exciting and so athletic at that 4 spot.
Now here is Hill. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked. Wiggins outside. Unloads from 13. No good off the back of the rim. Thunder have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Now, here's Robertson, covered by Oubre. Robertson, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle, here's Muscala. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
performance for him. Averaged 7 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Now here is Hill. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Curry against Hill. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 10. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Pass to Horford. Shoots. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And now here's Chris. We saw him with 10 points last game. Wiggins outside. From deep. Thunder with the rebound. Right side Hill. There's the pass to Muscala. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 10. One thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself. Even as a leader of his team, he always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Clay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Early part of the season, Brent, did you take a while to get back in the swing of things, or were you ready to go out of the gates?
In order to stay in the NBA, Kevin, no, I could not do that.
Right, yeah.
I could not do that.
You played 14 years.
But I loved coming into training camp, being in tip-top shape. It really was something I took a lot of pride in, is that I wanted to be going so that our practices for our coaching staff was something we could get through. Now, I understood the role of other guys on the team where it might take a little while for them to get going, but for my mindset and my confidence in the year, I wanted to make sure that the off-season and the work that I was putting in, because that's where players improve the most, I was going to come into camp ready to go.
To take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Second, the Thunder.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Now, here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Curry with the steal. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Again, Wiggins missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Warriors leading by 13. Inside. Oubre outside. Second chance shot. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Oubre. And it's 9 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And Horford wide open. He shoots. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
His first make, and, maybe that will get him going.
Here's Curry. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hill against Curry. From downtown, Green with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And stolen by Chris. Here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Hill. With some arc, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, we don't talk about George Hill being a slick ball handler, but on that play shows you maybe some of the things he's worked on in the offseason.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Curry against Hill. 6 to shoot. Curry is inside. Hill with some nice D.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Hill. Passes it to Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group, only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
And that one misses. Talent coming from everywhere these days, Brent, including the developmental league. The G League has done a wonderful job of watching players develop there and then vaulting them up to the big league.
And I think last year, Kevin, the numbers were that more than half the players in the NBA had spent some time in the G League. You want to talk about that league coming
impact.
a long way?
What an impact.
Massive.
Yes.
And what you're seeing, too, over the past few years, Kevin, is people doing a great job of using the G League a lot better. Not just experimenting and lab ratting what that team is about, but really well thought out player development and stints for guys on their team rather than just practicing and traveling and sitting and watching games. You're watching guys go play a game in the afternoon and then coming up to the NBA level and participating in an NBA game that night. That's going to go a long way to make guys in the early part of their career take the necessary strides in a lot quicker than they normally would.
This two-way contract has been a wonderful addition.
Except if you talk to their agents, Kevin. Yes, it's been very good for the control of an organization to find that kind of talent.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Robertson the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is Muscala. They get a hand on it. Outside Bradley. Floats one up, and he gets it to go.
Great at maintaining some balance on that play. Bradley gets physical, but stays with the play.
Pass to Wiggins. Now Chris. Golden State moving it around. Green, no luck.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Wiggins with it, now guarded by Bradley. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so here is Oklahoma City. The Warriors making the shot. Horford in the post, covered by Chris. Robertson the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And here is Curry. 7 points in the game. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Wiggins has got 16.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Robertson kicks to Horford. Pass to Bradley. The shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Wiggins outside. And the Warriors get it back. Tries again. It's blocked. Now, here's Robertson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it to Bradley. Horford in the post. Working on Chris. Horford, good.
Dangerous from that spot. Horford lights it up. Gets excited when he gets the ball in that range.
The pass to Chris. Here's Wiggins. The Thunder pull it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th rebound in this one. He's off on that one. Curry with the defensive effort.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line. Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the basket by Andrew Wiggins.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now, Robertson. Passes it to Horford. Over Oubre. No good with the wing jumper. And a deep three from Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Horford was born in the Dominican Republic, and he talked about why he gravitated towards basketball instead of baseball.
Coming from a place where baseball is what's driven to us every time. I mean, I started playing baseball. I didn't play basketball. I started playing baseball, and just watching my dad play basketball, I just fell in love with the game. And people were still telling me, they're like, nobody makes it out of here usually out of basketball. I mean, your dad was a very rare case, and I just believed in it.
Yeah, wanted to follow in his father's footsteps.
And what a career. College championships at Florida, an all-star in the NBA. I think he made the right choice.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors, we've got Oubre, Lee out there with Steph Curry. And it's Pascal in at the 4 slot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Oubre with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's the teardrop. And Curry puts it in. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oubre just does a great job right there of getting that steal.
And whether or not he's making shots, you have to love what Kelly Oubre brings on defense.
Yeah, the versatility on the defensive end, maybe to a point, Kevin, where he can guard the 1 through 4 position, has this coaching staff excited.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Feeds it to Curry. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Bradley with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Lee with the steal. Oubre. He's covered closely, and it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Bradley finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Bradley. Shoots the three. Oubre pulls it in. Oubre's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Doesn't go that time. And the Thunder going the other way now.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
Oubre against Bradley. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. The Thunder with another miss. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Pascal. Thunder with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Ferguson, covered by Oubre. Bradley with the ball. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. And Looney sends it back.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Now here's Curry. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry, coming off a terrific season. 2nd in free throw percentage, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and as one of the NBA's top 5 scorers, you also can't forget what an outstanding year he had offensively.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, 2nd in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
Well, so many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angles.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wronged? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so?
What an excellent idea. Hill, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. 5th is Steph Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Hill kicks to Horford. Here's Nader. Shot clock at 6. They could use a bucket. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Hill kicks to Ferguson. The kick out to Hill. Goes back up. And Pascal pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Oubre. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Oubre's got his first basket of the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Nader. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a unique frame at his size and an intriguing scorer.
Pass to Looney. Here's Pascal. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry gets the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Ball going up court. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shooting one.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
One shot.
And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat in OKC. I mean, 3 consecutive first-round exits. Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. Good on the second, so he makes them both. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Floats one. And Pascal pulls it down.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Lee passes to Curry. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 18 points.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Curry against Hill. Curry deciding where to go with it. It's tipped. Pass to Looney. Oubre outside. 3 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. Warriors the rebound. Looney. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Looney's got his first 2 points. Outside Hill. The Warriors pull it in.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Here's Pascal. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Now the pass to Oubre. And stolen by Horford. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. With the floater, he lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Pascal. Passes it to Oubre. Fires the three. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Oubre. And Wiggins is subbed in for Damian Lee. Muscala, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Robertson comes in for Terrence Ferguson. Pass to Muscala. He feeds it to Horford, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Horford's got 7 points.
Pretty much an Al Horford staple right there. A polished player who has lots of confidence when he gets in that range.
Pass to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that one's good. Wiggins.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here is Horford. He has 7. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Robertson. And Pascal pulls it down.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Curry on the wing. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Horford dishes to Muscala. Hill kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Alexander.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
The Thunder have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. Good from Muscala. So he hits both. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Curry. The pass to Green. Knocks it loose. 5 on the clock and stolen by Horford. Here's Robertson. It's deflected.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Curry's shot is good.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hill. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Randall's checked in for the Thunder. .152 left to play in the first half. They get it again. 3 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to Brooklyn. The feed to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. Passes it to Robertson. Back to Randall. Horford with it. Working on Chris. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. And the basket by Curry.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Muscala. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped and stolen by Chris. Randall against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Randall passes to Horford. And here's Robertson. Poked away. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Shooting 1.
The Warriors shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
With 1 on the clock, that shot off the mark. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Here with Andrew Wiggins. Andrew, for you personally, a great first half. You really got to the rim a lot of times. What are you seeing out there?
Just a mindset to attack the rim early, try to mark my presence.
We certainly saw you in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. After a subpar performance in their previous contest, he has come on strong tonight. His first half, sensational. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, you watch Steph Curry. So creative, so skilled, but also he plays with that toughness for his size. He doesn't back down from any challenge, and we saw that in the first half tonight.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter who they had out there, they never seemed to be on the same page. Their only hope is to make every possession count, and that means taking care of the ball.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half, we've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Andre Robertson out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's George Hill, and it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The Warriors shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Shooting 1.
That's good from Chris. Oklahoma City shooting only 21% from the field so far. Hill deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
The Thunder have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Hill.
Well, George Hill is a gear-shifting, versatile guard and has some size and a good perimeter defender with that length.
And the pass to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Oubre with the steal. Here's Curry. Green finds Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. Chris pass to Wiggins. Al Horford with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Feeds to Horford. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Horford's got 9.
Even when the defense puts a hand in his face, Horford focused enough to knock down a basket.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Wiggins against Horford. Pass to Chris. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
To the inside. Muscala laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Pass to Chris. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Oubre, good.
Nice to see Oubre step up and do that.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hill passes to Muscala. Poked loose and stolen by Wiggins. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And Green slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Pass to Horford. No good. Shot missing. The Warriors go the other way with it. Oubre with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Curry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He has the tools and the physical advantages. Marquise Chris wanting to be more active on the offensive glass.
Oklahoma City shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Hill against Curry. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. It's back to Hill. Looking to end the run. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. green, no luck.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now, here's Horford. 9 points in the game so far. Robertson with it. Working on Chris. Horford the pass to Hill. Three-pointer. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his first foul of the game. For the Thunder, Nader's checked in. And Terrence Ferguson subbed in for Robertson. Here's Oubre. And there's the pass to Chris. Back to Oubre. Here's Looney. Six on the shot clock. Back to Oubre. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Hill kicks to Horford. Here's Nader. That one goes in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Oubre passes to Chris. Back to Oubre. Over in the corner, Lee. Shoots from 12. The shot by Looney, no good.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Nader kicks to Hill. Here's Nader. Passes it to Horford. Lets it go with a three. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one drops for him. Oubre's got his third basket of the night.
Oubre does a great job there. Finds an avenue, slinks his way in there, and then jumps over the top.
Outside Hill. To the left wing. Here's Ferguson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
It's back to Hill. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Oubre can't get it to go. Looney with the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11 to the paint. Here's Horford. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got his fifth rebound in this one. Oubre passes to Chris. And Chris throws it down.
Yeah, Marquise Chris can get up off that floor. Wow.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hill dishes to Horford. Shot to stop the run. And a dunk by Horford. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Chris passed to Bowman. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Hill. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Hill leading the charge. Makes it off the glass. Hill's got 4 points this quarter.
See him change speed that time in transition. When you do that, George Hill becomes very dangerous.
Bowman passes to Chris. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Looney. He has 6. Pass to Oubre. 5 to shoot. That one goes. Count it. Oubre's got 9.
Can't lay off Oubre that far. He's good at taking advantage of that separation.
Hill passes to Horford. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Lee. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. 13 points in the game. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bowman, he's guarded by Hill. Now, here's Oubre. 9 points in the game so far. Nader grabs the board. The Thunder have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. And the basket by Hill.
Well, he weasels his way to the inside there, and that little breathing room, that helped George Hill to score.
And the first few seasons in the NBA, not an easy time for Terrence Ferguson. Young wings have their ups and downs, but the franchise still very much believes in his talent.
Here's Looney, 6 to shoot. The pass to Bowman. No good on the triple. The Thunder have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. And Lee pulls it down.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And with Ferguson, the fans can be hard on him. They're expecting more. But, Greg, it's going to take time for him.
You know, Ferguson has already made big strides with his defense. The shot and consistency will come, but the fans will have to be patient with it.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Randall's checked in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and Bradley's subbed in for Hill. And both free throws good for Oubre.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Randall finds Horford. Ferguson, the pass to Horford. Shoots from 14. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's sent back by Horford. They retain possession. Oubre outside. Pass to Lee. Here's Pascal. He's defended by Randall. Oubre. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Randall passes to Ferguson. Here's Nader. Wide open shot is on the money. Nader's got 4 this quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Bowman, guarded by Bradley. To the middle. And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got 5.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Looney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. It's Bradley on the wing. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
And so Bradley nails both of them.
Well, he's an effective two-way player, is Avery Bradley, and he's worked very hard. You remember his early years with the Celtics, just continuing to improve to make sure he has a place in this league.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now here's Randall. Great D that time from Curry. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Curry. And that's 28 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Randall down low. Curry meets him. Here's Ferguson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice in there?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is. Because most of the time coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right. All about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can, that's an important factor.
Schedule, yes.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding and rising up off the ground.
Curry against Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, receding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
Mm-hmm. The Warriors have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Curry. Here's Looney. A beautiful reverse layup.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Randall kicks to Nader. Passes to Baisley. Back to Muscala. Pass to Nader. 4 on the shot clock. The tray. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Randall against Curry. Randall passes to Nader. The 3 from Bradley. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Wiggins passes to Pascal. Over Muscala. Pascal's shot is off. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Bender's checked in. And the Thunder making a switch here. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And Steph Curry with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's a garbage time question, Brent. Why do some teams leave their star players in the game even though the game has either been won or lost?
Forgetful coaches?
No, it can't be that.
Well, I don't know if...
if you're leading by 35 points late in the game.
And the star player is still in the game.
Yeah.
Somebody's made a mistake with regards to the rotations. I mean, quite frankly, there's really no reason for guys to be out there at that time.
Yeah.
Early on in the season, it might be that the coach wants to start and play with certain guys, but as the season goes on, you just don't see that very much.
And it's off from 3-point range. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Randall against Curry. Smile-a-geesh. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And he makes the first. For so long, the U.S. has been the country to beat in international basketball play. But there are some big-time challengers around the globe emerging.
Well, Serbia and Spain continue to be competition that the U.S. takes extremely seriously. And I'm not saying they don't take everybody that they step on the floor against with tremendous amount of respect. We know from years in the past that Argentina had its golden age with the players around Manu Ginobili and Oberto and Nocioni, but that seemed to be a timing thing for the Argentinian national team. Spain and Serbia will continue to be impressive and continue to push USA basketball in these international tournaments and Olympic play.
Here's Curry with the 3. The Thunder pull it in. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Burton. Plays it up and banks it in. Burton's got his first bucket of the night. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Poole. The steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Dort passes to Randall. The pass to Burton. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan, too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
Here's Burton, and he uses the glass on the layup. Burton's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Pass to Bender. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Poole. Clock at 6. Burton grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. That one, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Poole. It's blocked, but they recover it. Back to Curry. They double-team Curry. Another shot. No good on that one. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burton. Got a hand on it.
Great to see Bender use that size and swat some away, remind people of how big he is.
And the Warriors making a change here. Here's Poole. And obviously some good players have taken less money for a chance at a winning championship situation. That's made some rich teams even better.
Well, you have to appreciate a player in that regard, thinking that the financial gains that he could have somewhere else and playing for a team that's not capable of doing what it is that you're trying to do, and that's win a championship, that they've decided, look, it's not about that for me. What it is about the experience of being around a team that elevates itself to being the best team in the league. And if you're fortunate enough at the highest level, Kevin, as a basketball player, to be around a championship, that experience sticks with you for a lifetime. So you do appreciate guys looking for those opportunities to be around a championship.
And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Count that bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And that one's good. Burton. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Knocked loose. Now Bender to the left side wing. Bowman. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And you got to love the unselfish play of Bender. When he sees a teammate wide open, he does not hesitate at all to whip the ball over to him.
Here's Dort. And it's the Warriors on the break. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Now, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Here's Burton. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Muscala. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Dragan Bender.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Here's Poole. And the pass to Bender. Passes it to Bowman. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Giallo, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Dort passes to Randall. Tries a 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. 1:52 left here in the fourth quarter. Smiley. He's defended by Randall, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Oklahoma City. First one falls for him. Al Horford is checked in for Oklahoma City. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. .144 left in the fourth quarter.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
The Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. From the stripe, Burton, no good. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Pass to Bowman. 5 on the clock. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Steph Curry.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Here's Burton. Here's Dort. Pass to Diallo. Takes a three. The shot will not fall. Bowman. He's guarded by Diallo. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that tomorrow, next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. So long, everyone. rivals in this one, Doris. A regular season game that will likely have that postseason feel.
And we are the beneficiaries of what could be a playoff preview. You never know, obviously, how things are going to shake out in terms of seeding. What we know unequivocally are these two rivals are prepared to play in what we would consider not just any regular season game, perhaps a little more on the line than you might expect.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Horford, George Hill out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Andre Robertson, and it's Muscala in at the power forward. Now Robertson. After the missed three from Stephen Curry, Muscala finds Hill. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Curry. Shot clock at 5. Wiggins with some nice D. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Oubre, no one around him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Look at how confident Kelly Oubre is in the catch and shoot. You know why? Because he worked at it.
There's the pass to Muscala. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. It's back to Hill. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Muscala misses. Now Green fires for 3, and it's Stephen Curry with a 3.
I'll tell you, it's incredible to me how consistently Steph Curry is dealing with a hand in his face, keeping his focus, and the jumper is just tight.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
I'll tell you, for all the intangibles that Al Horford brings to the table every night, the leadership, there is such a humble, authentic, unselfish nature that I think sets the tone for the whole team.
It's his first trip to the line.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Free throw drops for Al Horford. And the veteran leader, Al Horford, a calm, quiet locker room presence, Doris, but his words carry a lot of weight.
No doubt, Kevin. Why? Because he's always team first, because he plays the game the right way, and this helps create a culture of winning. It's why Al Horford is so coveted.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Guys, I know we've discussed this many times, but I don't think statistics really reflect Al Horford's true value. This guy is a terrific player and a pro's pro.
Chris can't hit. The shot's good from Robertson.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Not going to go that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Billy Donovan and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, he admitted he didn't plan on being 3-0 against the Warriors at this part of the season. But at the same time, he isn't surprised by the results either. He said, "We know how good of a team they are, but we have been able to step up our game every time we face them. It will never be an easy task going against Curry and company, but we feel like we can beat any team. So far this season, they've proven it, guys."
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Robertson. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. Hill passes to Horford. Over Oubre. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Curry against Hill. Now here is Horford. Defense is right there. He kicks to Robertson. A 3-ball. Chris with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And as talented as Andrew Wiggins is, there are games, Doris, when he can fade into the background. when his team needs him the most.
Yes, and the questions become, is he passive? Is he disengaged on the offensive end? And that, I think, can be frustrating because people around the league will tell you that this young man is as talented and as skilled as any player in the league. It's really, for Andrew Wiggins, about finding a measure of consistency.
First free throw is good. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh. Boy, for all the talent Andrew Wiggins brings to the table, you wonder what his assessment of the 2018-19 season is. Obviously, he took a step back in terms of his production, and I think that had a lot to do with his lack of consistency with his shot. He's got a ton of talent. Let's see where it takes him.
Now here's Wiggins. He's got 5. Curry can't get it to go. Robertson with it. Passes it to Hill. Pass to Horford. From the arc. The Thunder with another miss. And with Wiggins, Doris, and his struggles last year, he seemed to be relying more on his outside shot.
You wonder if Wiggins feels the pressure of an NBA that now so heavily emphasizes that three-point shooting. But his strength, to me, is putting the ball on the deck, attacking the rim, and relentlessly going at defenders. He's got to get back to that.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Got a piece of it. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
You're going to have to hit Oubre hard to prevent the bucket, boy. If you don't, he's going to play through it.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
One shot.
Free throw, good, Oubre.
Boy, how about the Warriors enjoying this beautiful new arena, the Chase Center? What an incredible amount of work went into getting this built, and that was before they even broke ground, guys.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Steph Curry 4th.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Horford the pass to Hill. Back to Horford. Pass to Hill. Shoots over Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, Andrew Wiggins is a talented prospect. On the offensive end, he is as scary as it gets. Well, the Thunder begin on the defensive end of the floor. This is a team whose formula is to force a ton of turnovers, come up with steals, get out in transition. Last year, 4th in the league in defensive rating.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And for the Thunder defense, Doris, it starts with their rebounding.
Well, you have to begin with their strong interior defense. That lets their wings get out and pressure and take some chances. Defense has turned into a pillar for this team.
Horford, no luck. Warriors leading by 15. Now here's Wiggins. Bradley with some nice D. To halt the run, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
And the first one at the line is good.
And in recent years, some call the Warriors the greatest fast-breaking team since the Showtime Lakers. Doris, do you concur?
Greg, the Showtime Lakers are my all-time favorite team. But I will say, because of the shooting, the ball handling, the passing, the capability on every possession for something spectacular, I would say that this team was as close as you can get to the Showtime Lakers.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes, he can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Here's Wiggins. He gets that one. Wiggins has got 10.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Hill passes to Horford. And here's Bradley. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Utah. Just 4 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. We hear this a lot, Doris. The great offense always beats great defense. Think that's true?
I do, Kevin. I think obviously a defender is usually in reactionary mode. It's the rare defender who is dictating to the offensive player what they want to happen. So imagine trying to impact LeBron James as he's playing in the open floor with a head of steam. Like, good luck with that.
Yeah. The first one falls. All free throws good from Avery Bradley. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 20-7 run. Looney passes to Wiggins. Over Hill. He can't get that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Here's Bradley. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And Kev, you know with Avery Bradley, you're going to get a ferocious competitor. This guy is terrific in end-one situations.
The Thunder have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 1.
Warriors leading by 10. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Here's Curry. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now, here's Robertson, covered by Oubre. Robertson kicks to Hill. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Oklahoma City the rebound. Muscala misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Robertson, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Now Robertson. And there's the pass to Hill. Back to Robertson. Over Oubre. That misses off the backboard. Warriors leading by 14. On up the court. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Golden State. Horford has a wide-open look, offline with his 3.
Boy, at some point, you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Horford. The Warriors making the shot. Kicks it to Bradley. On the wing, Robertson, covered by Oubre. To stop the drought. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. 5th is Steph Curry.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Hill against Wiggins. Passes it to Muscala. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Curry.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Green, no luck.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Curry against Bradley. That one's not going to go. Curry with the defensive effort. On the wing, Green. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Hill. Kicks it out to Bradley. It's back to Hill. From deep three-point range. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Down low. Here's Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got 6.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Hill looking it over. Here's Robertson. 8 feet away. Horford, no luck.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Oubre. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bradley against Curry. Back to Bradley, trying to get something going. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Oubre. Another 3 for Golden State.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Robertson. Tight defense on him. To the middle. Horford in the post. Looney on him. Robertson can't hit.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Oubre, good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hill. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Curry against Bradley. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defensive end. I never really judge on the offensive end. It's about picking each other up on the defensive end and all being on the string.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Thunder. Avery Bradley is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Horford. And it's Ferguson in at the 3 spot. And the Thunder with the possession here. The Warriors making the shot. The shot by Nader, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
It's good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Bradley. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Nader. Softly drops in the floater. Nader's got his first points of the night.
Oh, such a feel shot there, the floater.
Oubre passes to Green. Back to Oubre. Here's Pascal from about 19 feet. It's good. Pascal's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Nader. Back to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
Well, you love how Avery Bradley rises and fires. He's turned himself into a deadly perimeter scorer.
Bradley against Curry. Puts up a three. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Doris, when you watch the game now, bigs playing on the perimeter, who can really defend and hold their own outside the lane that you've seen?
Well, you think about a guy at the rim like Clint Capella, who is a great shot-blocking force. But in today's NBA, he's got to be able to guard the pick and roll, make the necessary switch. And because Capella has got great feet, and because he can move laterally so quickly, he might be 6'10", 6'11", but he can get out and switch in the pick and roll. It is a thing of beauty to watch.
Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Golden State. And he makes both free throws. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry against Bradley. Curry passes to Chris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, my goodness. This guy is incredibly explosive. Makes Chris a tough cover.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. A floater, and it's blocked.
Oh, the freak athleticism. Chris with the tools to be an elite rim protector.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Warriors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas. David, thank you. Now Now here is Horford. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Lee passes to Curry. Shoots over Bradley. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Lee. And that's 11 points for Steph Curry. Bradley kicks to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Now the pass to Horford. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
The offensive rebound.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Puts it up. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Pascal. 6 points for him. Back to Chris. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Shoots a fader. That one rolling around and rims out. Looking at Oklahoma City, they want to turn it around after the loss to Utah. Good D by Lee.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So he hits both of them. And here now the Thunder. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lee.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Bradley. He's got 10. Clock at 6. And Pascal pulls it down.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Chris. Calls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ferguson. Covered by Lee. In the corner, Bradley with it. Fires the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Pascal's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Curry with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And after nailing a 3-pointer in the first quarter, he has yet to connect here in the second.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. Horford double team. Here's Nader. Lays it up off the glass. Nader's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 14 points.
Well, in case anyone has forgotten, Steph Curry with a reminder of what ridiculous range he has. It's amazing how he's able to maintain technique even from that distance.
Here's Nader. And that one hits back iron.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 14. Here's Nader. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Chris finds Curry. Here's Pascal. Tries it from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. Chris. And the layup's good off the glass. Chris has got 10 points in the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Horford. It's back to Hill. Tipped away. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry's got the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, there are times the bind Steph Curry puts you in gives you no choice but to foul you. What pressure he is able to apply to your defense.
The Warriors haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And you know, you see it every day, but it still doesn't make it any less impressive. The amount of skill that Steph Curry has on the floor, the shooting, the passing, the agility, he has it all.
And the Thunder making a change here. Robertson, he's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. You could argue Curry is one of the most skilled players of all time.
The shooting alone puts him in the conversation, and very few can match up to just that. Guys like LeBron and Wilt dominate with their size and athleticism, but Curry is an all-time great because of his once-in-a-lifetime skill.
Now here's Wiggins. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Hill for 3. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Wiggins. Knocked loose. He kicks it to Oubre. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And a look now at the Thunder's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns. and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Now, here's Robertson. Outside Hill. Pass to Muscala. And the drought. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. They get Stephen Curry. First one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Bowman passes to Chris. The pass to Looney. Passes to Wiggins. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wiggins has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about that concentration from Andrew Wiggins? He refuses to give in to the defense. What a finish.
Pass to Horford. Outside Hill. Lets a floater go. And Looney sends it back. An even 3-on-3 break. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's blocked. Here's Pascal, defended by Robertson. Looney, it's good on the putback.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of the game. Hill dishes to Robertson. At the top of the key, Horford. And Pascal pulls it down. Here's Wiggins. That will count. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Chris. And he can't hit the second. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
we're competitive right now. We're going after it. In our possession, we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they just about ran their offense to perfection. They pounded the ball inside, and the entry feeds were on time and on the money. It was a clinic to watch. The second half is going to be no contest if they keep getting shots 8 feet and in.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They relied way too heavily on the three-point shot in the first half. Their long-range game was off. That's my off sound, Ernie. They were off. But they still settled for the outside shot. They got to put more pressure on the defense by pounding it inside and attacking the basket.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Draymond Green is out there with Chris. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Pascal in at the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Horford. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Oubre's checked in. Six on the shot clock. Outside Hill. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And here's a look at the stats for Hill. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Chalk up 2 there.
Don't let the size fool you, Mr. Harlan. Steph Curry can get the job done inside.
Outside Hill. Pass to Horford. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Covered by Chris. The pass to Horford. It's back to Hill. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Now, George Hill forces the action inside. Terrific control in the paint, and he earns the call thanks to his aggressiveness.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. 2.
That free throw, no good.
What a pickup George Hill is. This guy's such a capable player on both ends. Smart, intelligent, lightning-quick reflexes by the point guard.
So he can't get either to fall. The Warriors shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
First free throw is good.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
And both free throws good for Green. And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So it's the Thunder now. The Warriors making the shot. Now Horford. Off target from outside.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 23 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Hill on the wing, guarded by Curry. To stop the run, Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. From 13, and it's Wiggins missing.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Well, you love the aggressiveness. Chris not drifting around on the outside. He's getting it done in the painted area.
Now, here is Hill. Kicks it to Robertson. Shoots over Oubre. Robertson can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Chris with it, guarded by Horford. Curry with it. 23 points in the game, and it's in there. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Boy, once Stephen Curry starts to cook, it's like an avalanche. The guy can score at will from anywhere.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder with some changes. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Robertson. And Randall subbed in for George Hill. He hits both from the stripe. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Wiggins. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he dunks it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Curry. And no good that time. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Randall against Curry. Randall kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
Chris pass to Curry from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 12 points in just the second half. Randall outside. From 10 feet out, Chris with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Wiggins, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Ferguson. Six to shoot. Here's Horford. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Now here's Curry. 28 points for him. They double-team Curry. Unloads. And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That is his first foul of the game. Lee's checked in for Oubre. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Nader's checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Randall finds Horford. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Nader, guarded by Green. Nader the pass to Randall. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Lee. Here's Horford. And finally, that one's good. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, one thing you must appreciate about Al Horford is the way he positions himself. When shots go up, this guy is so opportunistic on the offensive glass.
It's stolen by Randall. Passes it to Horford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And we come back to it again and again. If you're just looking at points and rebounds, you really miss Al Horford's impact. It goes way deeper than the box score.
That free throw missing. And some detractors have looked at Horford's stats, and Greg, they said he's not an all-star. Even Sports Talk Radio calling him Average Al.
Nonsense. I mean, still a great defender, efficient scorer, elite passer as well for a big man. Then you get to his leadership. Big Al is the total package.
And the second free throw, good. The Warriors have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. They double-team Curry. Pass to Looney. And a wide-open look for Lee. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Here's Ferguson, covered by Wiggins. Now here's Randall. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. No good on the shot. And stolen by Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, there isn't a shot Al Horford cannot make, and on the interior, that's easy work for him.
Pass to Wiggins. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And everyone loves to talk about Curry's offense, but he does enough doors to hold his own on the defensive end as well.
Listen, Kevin, we know that opposing teams target Steph Curry on the defensive end. What you love about Curry is his quick hands allow him to come up with steals. His competitive nature makes him bulldogish enough that he's going to stick with a player and try to bother their shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
What I love about Stephen Curry is the pure joy he gets from playing the game of basketball. He will put everything on the line every single night he's on the floor.
Here's Lee. And the pass to Looney. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The shot by Nader, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Curry kicks to Lee. Back to Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ferguson. Passes it to Randall. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Lee outside. Randall against Curry. Over in the corner, Lee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And both free throws good for Curry. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Randall against Curry. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Five on the clock. Outside for Randall. And a miss there on the triple. Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15 outside Curry. Top of the key, Looney. Back to Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. Count that one. Curry's got 33.
This is where Steph Curry, that in-between game, that ability to balance the three and the drive with this space right here.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Got a piece of it. Goes back up. He can't hit that time. Good D by Lee. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Pascal, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision.
Now, here's Horford. 9 points in the game so far. minute 20 left in the third. Ferguson for three, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Wiggins. Count it. Wiggins has got 26.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
2 points. That one goes.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. .41 seconds left in the third. Looney down low, guarded by Horford. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get down now.
17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City moving it around. Good on the three-point shot. 7 points for George Hill.
Now, George Hill continues to light it up from distance. This guy is a dependable three-point shooter.
And a deep three from Curry. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Warriors shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got George Hill, and it's Robertson in at the small forward. Defended by Robertson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hill with some nice D. Here's Dort. Outside Hill. Here's Baisley. The pass to Nader. Poked away. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Helps teams if they can keep the rights to their best player. We see it in other leagues. Could the franchise tag ever make its way, do you think, to the NBA?
Well, this is going to be a negotiation point between the Players Association and the league itself. And the reality is it's going to have to be negotiated. What we know unequivocally, Kevin, is that these players now in the player empowerment era have more control about what franchise they play for and how long the duration of their contract is. How this all shakes out remains to be seen, but it is a point of conversation amongst the 30 NBA teams and the league leadership. There's no question about it.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Hill. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Hill. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bowman passes to Looney. Here's Pascal. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Pascal. Passes it to Bowman. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Outside Hill. Pass to Dort. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Poole. Pass to Pascal. That shot no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Hill passes to Nader. Here's Dort. And here's Robertson. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Cool. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The first one at the line is good, and the Warriors making a change here. Second free throw, no good.
And last season, Andre Robertson missing so much time due to injury. Think back in his career, he's been a pivotal piece for the Thunder for so long. His absence was clearly felt. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And there's the pass to Looney, and it's blocked. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now Hill. Here's Nader. It's good from long range. And with Robertson, you're missing his versatility on the defensive end.
It's no secret that he is out there due to his incredible defense. This guy can guard forwards, he can guard guards, and his reach is so important to this defensive scheme.
So it's the Warriors now, after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Out to the wing. Here's Poole. The Thunder pull it in. Nader's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Baisley, good. Baisley's got 4 this quarter.
Kevin, I've always appreciated the unselfish nature of George Hill. He always has his eyes surveying the floor.
Here's Looney. Lays it up off the glass. Here's Hill. Pass to Nader. Pass to Baisley. The dish to Hill. Pass to Nader. It's rebounded by Poole. Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Right wing. Defended by Robertson. Wing shot on the way. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Nader. Up top, Robertson. Plenty of space. The shot, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Bowman, he's guarded by Hill. To the wing on the left. Here's Poole. Nader grabs the board. Nader's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's Hill on the wing. Here's Baisley. On the wing, Robertson. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Over to the left wing. Here's Looney. Now the pass to Bowman. It's deflected, and he recovers it. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a 4-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a 3-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about 4-peat.
Dragan, he's checked in for the Warriors. Burton's checked in for the Thunder. Randall comes in for George Hill. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Thunder. Pass to Baisley. Here's Burton trying to end the drought. Bender with the rebound. Here's Poole. He's defended by Randall. Poole no good. Oklahoma City's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Dort. Out to the right wing. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Passes it to Poole. Smailagic. And a missed layup. The Thunder have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to Nader. Ender with the rebound.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Oklahoma City shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Randall with the ball. Baisley passes to Burton. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose to end the run. That one doesn't drop. And Golden State will come the other way. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Randall passes to Burton. High arcing shot. Bender with the rebound. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now here's Randall. There's the pass to Nader. Here's Burton. Back to Randall. And he banks in the layup.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Here's Poole. Passes to Bowman. The three. Burton grabs the miss.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Trogan Bender.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Thunder making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Poole. Pass to Bender. Pass to Bowman. 6 to shoot. Randall with some nice D. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Thunder. Here's Diallo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bowman. He's defended by Randall. The pass to Bowman. Takes the three. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Diallo. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Randall down low. It's blocked. Smailagic. He's defended by Randall. Pass to Poole. They need this one. Good on the jump shot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Steph Curry.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
He can't get that one to fall. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Shot good by Diallo.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Golden State moving it around. Shoots it. Misses the jumper. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Andrew, an impressive win for you guys. How will you look back on tonight?